Hi, everybody.
A day in a life as the president of IPBA said, okay. Don't. A day. Sige lang. Hi everyone, and today we are here as this. A day in a life as the president of IPBA 7 a.m. Hi, I am Sean Gabriel Untalan and I am from 11 IPBA 7 a.m. Today, we are here to compile all of my videos in my IPBA for effective communication. I'm here at the Senior High School Library at National Teachers College. I'm here with my classmates and my co-officers, and they will witness everything I'm going to say. Just a note, everything that I'm going to say here cannot be used against me. Alright, let's start with my self-introduction. Seven words that I would use to describe myself. The first one would be confident, and then funny. We have friendly and loud. Then fifth, we have outrageous, reliable, and lastly, smart. So, let us read my self-introduction. Well, I'm just an excessive noise, right? I am just an individual shaped by the things that I love doing on a daily basis, such as dancing, singing, writing my own essays and stories, and indulging in activities when I take charge of looking after my younger relatives. I call myself a jack of all trades, as I excel in both practical and logical tasks. Personally, I consider myself an ideal friend anyone would wish to have. Humorous when cracking jokes, but impressive when giving advice. The milestone 2 is the empathetic listening. During that time, my peer, let's call her Patricia Moreno, she mentioned a story about her friend. Hi Axel, and the main problem that she told me about is how her friend treats everyone in their group, and saying that her friend always has reasons whenever they make plans or when they confront her about her mistakes and her flaws. Well, to acknowledge her narrative, I listened carefully to all the details of her story. Moreover, I am responding empathetically to her statements by nodding my head, humming in agreement, and signaling her to continue her story during pauses and questions. Her story is surprising and somehow disappointing as a listener. And during my turn to share a story, I teach her the things that I do alongside my complaint, which embody her response and gestures carefully. As I was telling my story, I am using gestures with my hands and expressions toward my friend that signal proceedings and acknowledge of how and what she is listening to. For milestone 3, this is the emotional turning point of my life. And I'm just here to say that everyone has different stories in the facade and they're all showing similar faces. And for my case, my story is common and its effect on my growth and well-being greatly impacted me. My parents had a divorce when I was only 4 years old, but I can still vividly remember crying beside my 2 older siblings while sitting on the bed in our neighbor's house because they consoled us. Now that I'm 17, there have been drastic changes in my perspective in life and logical thinking. I might come off as jolly and mood contagious to others, but I am carrying a deep burden inside my chest. As time flies, I can only wish for the next year to come, because my parents amended and agree on having me and my brother under my father's custody. I should have gone to my father's custody 3 years ago, but mom was not made up her mind and could not accept such a decision yet. Now, the decision became ours, and we're off to hope that we will live a better life under these circumstances. Now for the milestone 5. This is the draft of my chosen personal narrative. This narrative is for my friend. Her name is Hanika Pamplina. Sir Lucky, if you're watching this, you know Hanika. She's from 11 Humes 9 p.m. And yeah, we were supposed to be classmates. We were classmates in grade 8 and grade 9, but during on grade 10 we were separated, and on grade 11 I was supposed to be on Humes as well, but I stopped, and that's where the gap started between our friendship. So to read my personal narrative to her, it goes like this. My Hi. He's recording me. My dear Hanika, I wrote this inside the library of NTC. How are you doing? I barely check up on you nowadays. We see each other every few times, and when our schedules correlate, we get to hang out with each other or go out with our friends all together. I have not said this personally to you yet, but I want you to know that I look up to you, not because I think you're superior or cool, which I think you are, but because you are intelligent and outgoing. Additionally, among our friends, you stand up the most to me. You understand me so well, my humor, inside jokes, vocal stim, and even my laughter and vocabulary. I always look forward to spending my time with you, even in small hangouts, gatherings, or events. I also miss being your classmate. We have only been drawn together in the same room for a year. And yes, I often visited you in your classroom and workspaces before, but there's a difference in sharing the same classroom together. Hanika, our closure never grows apart, faltered, or breakable. We have been together for a long time. Do you not know where you are right now? We have been together for a long time, and I long for several more years with you because you're a big part of me. I wish that soon there'd be an opportunity wherein we can share the same setting, not just the school and homes that are walking distances apart from each other, but a room we can go to class to anytime together. Remember this, I miss and love you every day. And by the time that I leave to Canada, I hope you never forget me, because I know you won't, but I am afraid that I might forget you. So while your flare is still lit, please keep shining for us. You are loved by many, you are loved by me. Yours truly, Gabby. Lastly, for our milestone 7, the final digital narrative. In this milestone, I am going to talk about my personal growth throughout the first quarter. To begin this story, I would check up on myself if I think I did and have been doing well. Who do you think could tell if I have been doing well? Well, rhetorically, this should be up to myself. So do I think I've been doing good? My answer would be yes. I do think that I'm doing great. I can dance, sing, act, crack jokes, and unintentionally make people laugh with confidence and compassion, like I always have. I have been doing well because I am keeping up with social trends, updates on my interests, latest photos uploaded by my favorite vloggers, latest songs published by my favorite artists. Just a note about the favorite artist. The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift is released by the time that I'm doing this video, and I'm going to check it out later. I am also updated to the latest songs published by my favorite artists and new vocal stem that trends on social media platforms. I have been doing well, not only physically, emotionally, and socially, but also mentally. Lastly, to summarize my personal growth, my mental health during this quarter concludes how I've been able to express my feelings, how I can smile through pains and struggle, how I can tackle difficulties and drought, how I can show up even on my darkest days, and how I can be how I can be presentable despite how horrid my life and situation may be. Progress. There is always and there will always be progress. And that progress is reflective, refractive, and transparent not only to my naked eyes, but also to how people perceive me. What I think matters to me throughout this quarter are my achievements, the things that I accomplished, the bonds and the memories that I've made, and keeping up with what's new and trendy. Through all the hardships that I've been through, I can say that I've been proven strong, resilient, confident, fearless, and outrageous, but still vulnerable. It's like a roller coaster ride, but the tracks are still endless. And with that, all of my milestone has been recorded all together. Thank you so much for listening. Once again, I am Sean Gabriel Untalan, the president of Acad 7 AM. Thank you all so much.
Yeah! Okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.